Alright guys, Tony Hannity's here from LazyTechGuys.com, and we're going to take a quick look at this awesome endless runner called Spider-Man Unlimited.
You can't stop me!
This is available on 3 platforms: iOS, Android, and Windows Phone. Here I'm using it on the Samsung Galaxy S Tab 10.1. And I've got to say, before I start, this has got to be one of the best endless runner games I have played as of late. So, I don't know if you guys have played Subway Surfer or Temple Run or anything of the sort. Minion Rush, for example. Those games are great, they're fun, but this really takes the cake. Not only do you have an endless runner experience, but you also have a story mode, which the other games lack. So I'm not going to get into the whole thing with Spider-Man. Y'all pretty much know who Spider-Man is. But in this, the Green Goblin comes in from another dimension. I think he's orange, actually. And with the help of the Sinister Six, they're looking to harvest an isotope called ISO-8 that is specific to our world. And they're going to get it, harvest it, and then obviously create destruction in their path. So it's up to Spider-Man, not the Avengers, to fix this. And just like a comic, there are different issues. There are 2 issues available right now, issue 1 and issue 2, and there are about 27 mini missions within each issue. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so you can connect this to your Facebook or Google Plus account, but I actually had an issue doing that, and I don't necessarily think that's a situation with the game per se. It might have something to do with the tablet or Google Plus, I don't know. Whatever the case may be, it does allow you to save gameplay online, especially with Google Games. But if you're going to be using this on an Android tablet and then a Windows phone, obviously Google Plus doesn't allow that. So maybe Facebook is another good option for you. So as you can see here, this is kind of like your bare minimums level here. I've got 5 lives that I can use, a couple of vials, and then 10 ISO 8s that I can use in the event that I want to upgrade my character, or if I die and I want to continue running from the spot that I died, I can use ISO 8 for that. So what's really cool about this too is there's different scenery. Right now we're on the top of the rooftop, then you can go in through Oscorp, then you somehow get onto an alien ship. Oops. So here's an example. I died. Oh, they're letting me continue for free. Like I said earlier, if you die and you want to continue where you left off, you can use one of your ISO 8s, but you want to be sparing on those, because those definitely can come in handy later on when you want to buy one of the premium Spider-Man that come from a different dimension. So I don't know if these guys are from AIM or if they're from a different dimension or not, or if AIM is even part of Spider-Man, I don't know. I know he's a Marvel. They're Marvel guys. Here we go. Whew. Thanks, Nick. So you also get some messages every once in a while from Nick, sometimes from Black Cat. So in this regard, it's telling me to come back here and recruit. So this is how you get other guys from different dimensions. They got this kind of thingamabob that can grab people from other dimensions, and sometimes they're free. Every day that you play the game, you get a free one. Sometimes they're the standard ones, sometimes they're the common, sometimes they're the more premium ones that have really cool abilities, or every time they beat up a bad guy, you get like 3 times the points you would normally get. So this is the Mangaverse Spider-Man. I don't know what makes him manga, but go figure. The more Spideys you have, the more that you can select, but sometimes, depending on the requirements, some of the requirements say that you have to use a specific Spider-Man, or they have to be a level 27 or something like that. So you kind of have to play that game. Some more talking, banter. Good old Nick. Now on a phone, this is really nicely done one-handed. On a tablet, it's a little big, but you know, it is a little embarrassing. So here's an example where I have to use an ISO to continue. So I will for the purpose of this demo, but normally I wouldn't. But the disadvantage of trying to redo and restart, so here's another scene here, is that you actually use your lives. Whether you complete a mission or not, you actually use your energy. And this part right here on the main page is the endless runner part. So here we go with some web slinging. And you want to try to avoid those little drones as well as go through those circles, because those are some combos. You want to get as many combos as you want. Right now I'm at 6. So it's kind of fun. I mean, when you're doing the web sling and stuff. So yeah, definitely of all the endless runners I've played, this is probably the most fun because there is a story element to it, and you definitely feel like you have more than just, you know, getting to the end or getting the most points. You have an actual mission. You have a point to doing whatever it is that they want you to do. I can double my vials here. Don't close on me. Thank you. Yeah, that guy you want to slide into, because if you try to punch him, you just jump over him, or he does that. So yeah, in my opinion, this has got to be one of the best endless runners on the market right now. And the fact that it's on all the major cell phone mobile operating systems is great. Gameloft definitely did a good solid on that. They didn't leave anybody out. And to my experience, there's not a feature on iOS that you don't get on Android or Windows Phone or vice versa. This game is definitely a lot of fun. It kind of continues, keeps on going. It's the game that keeps on giving. There are events here. The events are more of a social aspect as well too. So every day there's different events. Sometimes there's one, sometimes there's two. And the more points that you accrue, and if you have a high score than other players, you would have the ability to get unlockables and DLCs that are very hard and rare to obtain. And so if you play this non-stop, then you'd be one of those people that would be able to obtain those. As you can see, there is a countdown. So every life that you use to play the game obviously goes away, but every 10 minutes a new life comes back. So if you do get down to 0, you just got to wait 10 minutes. So I don't know, throw Netflix or something, then come back in 10 minutes and continue to play the game. So yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Go play it out. Play yourself. Let me know what you think. It's definitely a lot of fun. There's hours of gameplay to be found here, and you don't have to spend a dime. Oh, that's cool. I got enough to recruit. I have to buy that, but I have enough vials. Those are my vials. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Let's see who comes through. In the bag, it's the bombastic Bagman. I don't make up these characters. I'm not a big comic book guy, so someone else tell me who the heck he is. That'd be fun. Yeah, so go check it out. This is Spider-Man Unlimited, and it's free from Gameloft. And if you have any questions, concerns, or anything else, any tips or tricks or hints that you can give me, let me know. Like I said, definitely a lot better on the phone. And I know some of you have had issues. The ones I've downloaded, the phone doesn't recognize the tilt feature, because there's a tilt feature when you are scaling the wall, and some Nexus 4, Nexus 5 users have complained that it doesn't work. It's also been some other LGs, so I don't know, maybe it's an LG issue. But nevertheless, a lot of fun, great artwork. Storyline is, you know, just your run-of-the-mill Marvel storyline. I don't know if any of the Marvel writers actually wrote it or not, but definitely in the spirit of it. So that's pretty much it. Let me know if you have any other questions. Leave them comments in the section below, and we will talk to you later. Bye.